Om Sri Matre Namaha. Here we have something special today because, see, in the last class we have explained about slokam 31, where we have mentioned about 64 Tantra, and I told I can send you the names of 64 Tantra. What happened? It is an audio file, couldn't send through WhatsApp. So I put in the YouTube and send the YouTube link already. Just before, 10-15 minutes before only I have sent. Name of 64 Tantra, very slowly you can control the speed and write down, because there is a lot of things we must know. Here it is taken from Lakshmidhara Vyakhyanam only, it is mentioning name of all the 64 Tantra. Why this prioritized 64 Tantra? Loka Kshemartham Chadur Purushartham. Lord Paramashiva mentioning about 64 Tantra. Have you noticed Ambal Lalita Tripura Sundari insisting, please give more to the community, to give the Devi Bhakta or Deva Bhakta, whoever may be the Bhakta, must give something which should be Sakala Purushartham, Akhila Purushartham. Sakala Purushartham, rather Akhila Purushartham. We have to give something which is Vamakeshwara Tantram. Also, Devi insisted Lord Paramashiva to give something extra. That is Sri Vidya Mantram. That means, even though you know 64 Tantra, when Devi Upasaka knows and follow Sri Vidya Parampara, Sri Vidya Upasana, great. That is mentioning in this. Hope you understand. Okay. Again, the 32 mentioning about the Chadushashtya Tantra Sakalamadi Sandhaya Bhuvanam. Whatever you given to the Prapancham, universe, 64 Tantra, please give more. That's why given this. Then again mentioning Akhila Purusharthagai Ghatana Swatantriyam. Then each and every 64 Tantra has different angle and different perspective. Give something else to the Akhila Purushartham, Akhila Prabanja, to something different. That's why Amma given the extra one. Then Te Tantram Kshiditalam Avatitaral Idam. That is why given or provided, I can say provided or introduced Sri Vidya Tantra, Sri Vidya Mahamantram. That is why it has that much priority, that much importance. And those who learn Sri Vidya Tantram must go for Sri Vidya Soundrya Lahari, because inside Soundrya Lahari, a lot of places mentioning about the Sri Vidya Tantram. On next slogam itself, 32. What is mentioning in 32? Shiva Shakti Kamakshidiradah Ravi Shidakaranaha Smarohamsa Shakraha Tadanuja Para Maraharaya Ami Hrillemya Srida Vasanashu Khadita Bhajande Varnaste Tavajanani Nama Avayavatam. Here see, end of the anyway, when you go through Sanskrit letters, it should come from the end of the end to up, like that. We have to follow from the end of the slogam to beginning. Here, Nama Avayavatam. That means this Tripura Sundari mantram is part of whole body or whole thing of Amma, Lalita Tripura Sundari. Here, very clearly mentioning about the Varna, which pointing Devada or powers, where very clearly mentioning about Sri Vidya Mantra. Have you ever noticed? But it's in between lines. For example, very clearly, Shiva, Shakti, Kamaga, Kakaram, Ekaram, Ikaram mentioning. Those who do sadhana for Sri Vidya Upasana, who can very easily understand here, and those who not at pointing to Sri Vidya Upasana must go, and Amma's blessing, it will come to you. Guru will come and ask you should go for Sri Vidya Upasana and all. Here very clearly, Shiva Shakti Kamaha, where Kakaram, Ekaram, Ikaram mentioned. Then Kshidi Adha Revihi. Then Lakaram also mentioning, Hagaram also mentioning, last Avasyana Dodakam. That means end of that Hagaram also mentioning. Then Sida Kirana Smaraha. That means Sakaram, Kakaram. Don't worry, I will explain with you can keep on writing like that, I will share you. Then Sakaram, Maraha Harihi. Maran and Hari also mentioned as Kakaram and Lakaram. Then 12 letters are come. Hrileha Vitrasyabihi. End of everything, Hrilek. That means Hrimkaram. Hrimkaram mentioning in each and every kodas. There is 3 kodaha. Each and every kodam, Devi has been Avayavata, Nama Avayavadaha. Devi in the form of Avayavam, then Trikodaga. In this Trikodam has been mentioning in different angle, Kaya Ila. Like that. Kaharam, Haharam, Igaram, very clearly mentioned. And this, all the Varnam means Kakaradhyakshara. Kakaradhyakshara means Kakaram, Ka, Kike, Kaka. From Guru, you should listen this. Proper Guru, that your Guru has to be, it is not in the public, should not be in the public, that's why. Because this file will go up to YouTube, so I don't want to mention this, please. Here very clearly, last slogam mentioning Akhila Purushartha, giving Akhila Purushartha. Again, Nikodam means Gopyam, Lalita Tripura Sundari has given Swadhandram Te Tantram. Very clearly, Sri Vidya Upasana, Sri Vidya Mantram has been introduced by Lord Shiva with the request of Lalita Tripura Sundari. Understand? Here, this Panchadashakshri is the Tripura Sundari mantra. That is very, very Gopyam mentioning in this slokam 32. And one more thing, please note down. I mentioned Hagaram, Kakaram, what the any. Shiva mentioning about Ka, Shakti mentioning about A, Kaman mentioning E, Kshidi, Bhumi in the form of La. Then again, Surya in the form of Ha, Chandram in the form of Sa, then common in the form of ka, and hamsam in the form of ha, and indran in the form of la. Again, para format in the sa form of sa, and I mentioned maran, maraha harihi, where mar in the form of ka and hari in the form of la. Those who do Sri Vidya Sadhana very clearly mention, understand what I meant. This is Adi Shankaracharya very clearly inbuilt in the way of blended in different format, very clearly blending the Sri Vidya Mantram in this sloka. This Varna, all the Varna I mentioned, all the Varna which is Shiva Ka, Shakti A, Kaman E, Kshidi in the form of La, Surya in the form of Ha, Chandra in the form of Sa, Kaman in the form of Ka, Hamsam in the form of Ha, Indra in the form of La, Para in the form of Sa, Mara in the form of Ka, Hari in the form of La. Also, all this Varna, Amma what have done, blended with her Hrinkaram to all this. By and large, her Avayavam all in the form of Liladhara Sundari, in the form of Sri Vidya Mantram. When you learn Sri Vidya Mantram, it is part of all the Varnas in her part, Trikotam. And this Sri Vidya Mantram must learn from Guru. That is very, very important. This mantram is called Panchadashakshari. That means Sri Vidya Mantram must learn from Sadgurus. We have to find a good Guru who will teach how to follow this and how to do this. Om Sri Matre Namaha. Then, hopeful everybody in the listening proper way, hope will understand what I mean. Then in the form of 33. 33, Om Sri Matre Namaha. Smaram Yonim Lakshmim Tridaya Midham Adho Tava Manohar Nidhayagai Nityi Niravadi Maha Bhogarasiga Bhajandi Tvam Chintamani Guna Nibaddhaksha Valaya Shivagno Jihwanda Surabhi Hridadhara Ahudishadagai. Anybody understand very, very clearly mentioning about the Matrika Aksharam? What is Matrika Aksharam? And one more thing mentioning using Chintamani. Chintamani, counting using Chintamani. Okay? Chintamani Mala, Japamala, using Japamala of Chintamani will help to attain all the desires. Chintamani in our Matrika Aksharam here, Akaranda Kshagaranda. In Sanskritam, Akaranda Shakaranda Prayogam is there. Okay? From these are all not Prayogam, it's all the letters, alphabets in Sanskrit, Akaram to Shakaram. All included for Japamala, that is Chintamani Mala, and chant Mula Mantram. Very clearly, Shiva Gno, there's why Homamundam can be in the triangle format. That means Agni, Shiva Bhavam means a triangle format, Ambal format, and with using Bija Mantram, where Chintamani, you must have the Chintamani. When you use the Japamala should wear using Chintamani Ratnam. That means is one of the diamond or different, what do you call it? Ratna Samoham, part of Ratna Samoham, where Chintamani Mala should wear, Ratna Samuham should wear, and Shakti Rupam in the Shivagno, Juhvandaha should do the homam. Do the homam using Bijamantram, Sadasyaha, number of times, 100 times, 100 times, 100 more, 100 times. Surabhi Hridadhara, Surabhi means, you know very well. Kamadhenus, that means Kamadhenus Hridam. Hridam in sense ghee. Cow ghee, using cow ghee. Homam has to be done using Moola Mantram, Bija Mantram of Ma Lalita Tripura Sundari. And here, this is most important, where I want to explain to you. Just last mantram in the number of 32, we have to write in gold plate 45 days, 1000 times. And Animadi Siddhi, Rasavadam, those things can be, that Siddhi can be attained. Nevidyam, Dagdhanam, Tair Sadam. Okay, in the 33, 45 days, 1000 times, and Nevidyam, honey, lot of money will comes, because very clearly mentioned using the Bijamantram and Shivagno Juhvando Surabhi Hridadharahu the Shatagai. That means lot of number of times you have to do the chanting, you have to do the homam to Amma. That really results to very positive energy, leads to financial success also. We need financial success. A Devi Upasaka, Vasagan, Upasaka, whoever may be, must need money to survive. You confidently, your money aspect should not come to your mind. Then you can do the sadhana very, very good, comfortably. You should be very comfortable positioning. That way, you can chant this mantra and get the blessings of Lalita Tripura Sundari with the form of Lakshmi Bhavam. Get more money. Hopefully you understand. Yes, please.
Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste, tell me.
Swamiji, can you please tell us again the mantras, details of. I wanted to write that, Swamiji.
Which one, ma?
Panchadasi mantras.
No. See, Panchadasi mantra is very clearly, it is a gopiam.
No. I already took Srividya and I'm practicing. Just I wanted
Please,
to have the
sure. No doubt at all. I can personally, I'll message you, no doubt at all. Because in the public, we should not reveal. But I can say I don't mind. But
that's what I wanted to write and have it.
Sure, I will text you. I'll personally call you and give you. Don't worry.
Immense thanks, Swamiji.
Next. Here, Lalita Tripura Sundari, for what purpose given this? There is lot of questions regarding Kavala Tantram, Samayacharam, Misracharam. Lot of things are there. Just leave it those things. Lakshmidhara Vyakhyanam is mentioning against Kaulacharam, whatever. But we are in the path of Ma. Ma Lalita Tripura Sundari, what she mentioned, we follow that. I will tell you one thing, Madam Usha Shekhar, Madam, just write down. Shiva connecting to Ka, Shakti connecting to A, Kaman connecting to E, Kshidi connecting to La.
What is that, Swamiji?
Sorry? This Varnam means letter, Bijaksharam.
Okay.
Oh, just having problem with it. Yeah, this Varnam or Bijaksharam has taken from different. For Shiva, Ka from Shiva, A from Shakti, E from Kaman, Kshidi has provided the Varnam of La, and Surya provided La, Chandran provided Sa, Kaman provided Ka, Hamsam provided Ha, Indran provided La. And together Lalita Tripura Sundari adding Hrinkara Mantram to this Varnam, Bijam. Varnam means Bijam has included and provided Sri Vidya Mantra. And by and large, her whole body vibrant with the Varnam of all Bijakshara. Got it? Okay, now I come to our question answer phase. Can anybody want to ask me? It was very mind blowing thing in these two core stanza slokam. So I am just give time to learn, understand this slokam by heart. Who are doing Sri Vidya Upasana must learn. Hello? Anybody want some question? Okay.
Namaskaram, Ayya.
Namaskar. Solungama.
Ayya, if we don't have the Chidamani gem, can we just do with our normal rosary?
Yeah, normal rosary or crystal rosary also do the best. But for it is the part of who does yagam. Very clearly mentioning what Shivagno Juhvandaha. Understand? Who does homam in a triangle format of homakundam using surabhi khridam, that means cow ghee, by and large using the bijamantram. Hopefully understand. And but by and one thing I'll tell you, you can do chant the mantra also, Sri Vidya Mantram or Bija Mantram, Bala Mantram also help you. Shall I go to next line, next slogam? Okay. Shariratvam Shambho Shashi Mihiravakshoghayugam Navatmanam Manye Bhagavadi Navatmanamaham Ada Sheshaha Sheshi Atyaya Upa Sadharanadaya Stida Sambandhovam Sama Rasa Paramananda Parayaha. Here, very clearly mentioning Shesham Sheshi. What is Shesham Sheshi? Important and not important. And by and large, Ananda Bhairava Tandavam is mentioning here. Ananda Bhairava Tandavam means Shiva, Shakti together in the Sahasrara they are togetherness. Their togetherness shows here, mentioning here in different way. That's all. That means she is Ananda Bhairavi and Lord Shiva is Ananda Bhairavan. She has Stanam of Surya and Chandra, and when together there is nothing. They are in the form of Nava Vyuhatmagam, Nava Chakra Yuristidham, and in the Bindu there is no puja. The Bindu, the Sri Chakra Vasana people knows very well. In Bindu, Kameshwaran sitting, there is no special puja. All the Chakravasana, all the Kon, Trigonam, Varnam, and all the part of the Sri Chakram, there is puja. There is no puja in the Bindu, only Samarpanam. That's a secret. Secret of Sri Vidya Mantra. So here, Samarasa Paramananda Parayo, that means Lord Shiva and Devi, Ananda Bhairavan, Ananda Bhairavi together, joining together and bless us. Here, again, they are blessing in different format, that's all. By and large, we have to, that Ubhaya Sadharanam, that means you have to be, where togetherness must understand. That's here. Very, very, very commonly sitting. Here, Ahangaram, Chittam, Buddhi, all this will be cleared. Nothing will be there. Okay? And there is a lot of things are mentioning in this in depth. That means Nimesham. This is the name of the kalam from Kalpanda kalam. That means Kala Vyuham. Please mention. From the Nimesham to Kalpandam is called Kala Vyuham. Then sun and moon are included in this Kala Vyuham. Then mentioning about Kula Vyuham, that means Neela Shukladi Bhavas, Varnas. Then Khadapadadi Samcha, that is Nama Khadapadadi Samchas are there. That is mentioned in the Nama Vyuham. Then Nirvikalpa Ruva Jnanam. What are mentioning and not mentioning? That is Jnana Rupam. And Ahangaram, Chittam, Buddhi, Magat, Manas, all are Chitta Vyuham. There is a lot of Vyuhams are there, as mentioning one by one. And Bintu Rupam means Mooladhara Shatchakra Samsthida. All the Chakra Samsthida mentioning in the Bindu Vyuham. Then Akaradi Panchasha Varnam, but mentioning already all the Varnas, that is very clearly Kala Vyuham, all the Kala. Then Jiva Vyuham, that is Bhokta, that means us. Bhokta all mentioning in the Jiva Vyuham. All this Nava Vyuham are just mentioning about the Nava Vyuhatmagam. Lalitatravara Sundari sitting in the Nava Vyuhatmagam. What is the Nava Vyuhatmagam? That is mentioned in the 9 things. That means first is Kala Vyuham, Kula Vyuham, Nama Vyuham, Jnana Vyuham, Chitta Vyuham, Nada Vyuham, Bindu Vyuham, Kala Vyuham, Jiva Vyuham. 9. Then all this together, Amma Ananda Bhairavi togetherness form shows. Then finally Bhokta, us. Bhokta Vyuham also mentioned. And main 1000 times, 45 days. Those who chant, there will be brilliant brightness in the mind will, or modula oblongata will work fast when chant this mantra. Naivedyam, honey. I think we'll conclude with this stanza 34. We have just completed 34. I'll explain to. There is a lot of tattvams has to be mentioned next class. That's why. Any doubt, please? Namaskaram. Anybody has doubt? Yes, please.
Swamiji, you said Shloka 33 should be done with Japamala and Humam and every Shloka. And you mentioned about the Bija Mantra. So Bija Mantra is already, it is like as you mentioned in 32, that is linked, the 33rd, I mean Shloka 33 is linked with 32, right?
Very true.
Okay, so this has to be done only with the Guru's guidance.
100%.
Okay, thank you so much.
Anybody? Listening made you all tired? Hello? Yes, tell me, ma. You are mute. You are in mute. Hello, ma. You are in mute. Unmute, please. Unmute. I cannot hear you. People are not hearing because you are in the mute format. You can unmute, ma, please. Not coming, ma. Really, I want to. You are mentioning something serious, but I couldn't listen you. Yeah, please, please. Now, okay, okay. Please.
What I am understanding is that actually, without the guidance of a guru, whatever the completion of the whole thing would take, and the understanding of what we are doing would take a long time.
Yep. So you want shortcut? You want shortcut for anything?
No, I just said that on my own, if I have to do something, still I may not be able to reach that level that you are expected to reach without the guidance of a guru.
Can you tell some example? For example, I am not unable to maintain this. I cannot reach this. What you are unable to reach? Can you mention?
Like even the 34th shloka that you were just mentioning, what I understood is that without the guru's guidance, it's not possible.
I will tell you one secret. Can you tell one secret?
Thank you. Yes, please.
Yeah, for you at this age, you can go ahead whatever you know. Don't wait for the guru.
Okay.
So for the younger people, they must need because your attitude towards the life are different from them.
Exactly.
You see in Devi in the form of 32 mentioning about the secret of Vamageshwara Tantram, and what she mentioned that 64 tantras are given. Again, Devi insisting, please give Sri Vidya Mantram to the people for for the Akhila people, for the all people. Then you can learn.
Yeah.
You know the mantra. You know the mantra. Just chant and just enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. This gives me because I know she comes to you. She comes to you. This is what I have felt in my life, that she comes to you.
Yes.
And you have been one of the sources also, sir.
Amma, with Amma's blessings, you will be in attain very comfortable position. I cannot say so moksham is totally different, and in the Purushartham is totally different. In the Devi Puja, you will reach Purushartham. That's the basic.
Yes, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. This gives me the guidance that I'm looking at also.
So happy.
Please, please keep guiding me.
Always, always. At any point of time, just message me.
Yes.
I can answer, or you can call me. No problem. I'm
Thank you, sir.
really want to do my service to all of you. I'm very thankful to all of you.
We are blessed, sir. We are blessed. Thank you. I'll definitely connect.
Please, thank you. Namaskaram. Sri Matre Namaha. Anybody?
Shri Matre Namaha.
Hello. Yes.
Yes.
Aparna madam, you want to ask something? Hello.
Not yet. Lots to understand first. Namaste.
Namaste,
I
namaste.
have joined after too many sessions. There's still lots to understand. So I will formulate the questions and I will then ask you in the next.
Okay, sure. When question comes, one thing you are understanding lot of things. Only understands certain things, then only questions will come.
Right.
There is no question not comes, that means your understanding level is a little bit, we need to update ourselves, that's all. Even to see, I am also not a Akhila Purushartham, I don't know. I know a little bit one piece of glass of water from the ocean. Whatever I have, I can share. Anybody, whether conclude the class or anybody want to ask me something, please. Don't feel that anybody missed the class. Anyway, the video will be uploaded within 2 days. Every classes we have done, last 10 classes, 11th one. I can say you, it is not a class, it's a discussion thing. That's why your interaction section is more important, that because just I can say you can, a lot of YouTube channels are available to listen, but here interaction is there, so you can ask questions, please. Okay. Shall we conclude?
Thank you very much.
Om Sri Matre Namaha. Sri Matre Namaha. Sri Matre Namaha. Sri Matre Namaha. Sri Matre Namaha.